Welcome back to the Wildcat Network pregame show. Now joined by Greater Latrobe head coach Brad Wetzel.
Rich.
Coach, quite an exciting win on Tuesday. Never made it easy.
No, that's for sure. I thought the guys played really hard and really well for 3+ quarters. Just at the end, and I know we talked earlier about losing a couple guys, the calamities, just some self-inflicted wounds, and but we held on to win, and I think that a lot of teams would have cracked.
So as far as section opening win, I think it was quite exciting. What tone do you think did you set with that win?
Well, I think a lot of people were scratching their head just because I don't think too many people gave us much of a chance. A ranked 5A team coming in here, and we just last couple of years it's been pretty difficult, and I thought this team really stepped up and showed what they were made of, and made it a very inhospitable welcome to a section foe, which was nice to see.
Well, one of the more exciting wins last year for your team was at home against Kiski, and you jumped right all over them last year. You did the same thing this year. What is it like to just jump on top of an opponent right away?
Well, it certainly helps. I mean, it certainly helps because there's going to be an ebb and flow to every game, and it's nice to get the first run. I mean, every game is going to have them. I guess the old cliche is you want to make theirs short and yours a little bit longer, and at the end of the game, you just hope you outlast them.
And I know that you had that strong start in the first quarter, some offensive lulls in the second quarter and third quarter, but then you rose up above all the fouls in the second half, and you found a way to win. The fact that you were able to adapt and win that game, what did that say?
It said a lot. I mean, it was like, I know it wasn't pretty, and I know a lot of things did not go our way, and like I said, many self-inflicted, but like you said, there was enough offense in the fourth quarter, especially the beginning of it, where we broke free, got behind them for some fast break. We didn't quit trying to get the fast break moving. So I just think it just shows you how hard these guys practice. And, I mean, everyone says they practice hard, but you come watch, and the intensity's cranked up a lot. These guys, they want pushed. And I think Tuesday was an example of just how much we can get out there and crowd your space.
Do you think the way that you won without Max and Ian in the fourth quarter said a lot about it being a team win?
Well, I mean, that's difficult to do. That's one thing. We're not very deep, and to take Max and Ian, two of our best rebounders, two guys that put the ball in the hole. Really, there's not two guys you could probably pick that we would be comfortable with playing without. We just need to stay out of those desperate foul problems. But to have those two on the bench was a tough situation. It was survival mode at that point. Can we get enough rebounds? Can we made our foul shots? But the reality was we made it more interesting than we would have liked. But credit to the guys to build that type of cushion, and that we were able to sustain that. Like you said, even though things went wrong, I thought it was a credit to them.
You said this group fights like crazy after the game on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. When you have to go on the road to all of your section opponents, especially starting tonight, how important is it to have a team that, in quote, fights like crazy?
I don't think you can have a more important trait because this section is so balanced. I don't know if I've ever seen one quite like it. There really isn't a night that you can take off. But if we play well, I think we can be in every game the same thing. It's just an amazing. I think this section is going to do really well. Whoever can earn a playoff berth. It doesn't matter if it's 1 through 4. I think they're going to survive and advance in the playoffs just because I think this section's that good and that deep.
Will Tigers and Wildcats take center stage once again at the Jungle tonight? Your thoughts headed into that game in another competitive section matchup? Well,
just we haven't performed real well down in McKeesport for years, and I just like to see us get out of the gate hard and fast. I think if we do that, guys are starting to believe in themselves, and you said it now, and we've talked about it before. As far as fight goes, even when things go wrong, these guys are gonna fight to the end. So I just think if we get out of the gate quick, that'll alleviate a lot of any anxiety that we have going in.
Coach, thank you and best of luck at the Jungle.
Thanks a lot, Rich.